Morning, peeps and peepettes. Very early morning again. That pins and needles thing in my arm just won't go away. It's burning. It keeps waking me up. To be honest though, I've not actually had much sleep. This is weird. I was in Top Town yesterday afternoon, and there's a pedestrian nice bit, and there's like one of those public space protection or PSPOs that states no cycling through it and everything. Supposed to be wardens in there. The only people they stop is like old biddies on fucking shop bikes going like 2 miles an hour. Yet yesterday afternoon there was a bunch of about 20. The only way to describe them would be little squokes between the ages of, well, found out between the ages of 12 and 16ish. But there was about 20 of them. You know, bally's open, fucking music playing out of Bluetooth speakers and fuck knows what. There was on those e-bikes that do like 20, 25, 30 miles an hour. Someone's on electric scooters and someone's on like little fucking push scooters, the old-fashioned ones. And they was doing like bunny hops and just terrorising all the oldies. Now I'm 52-year-old, so maybe and I'm sure somebody will tell me I should have just left it be. But like they was pulling wheelies and popping in front of like fucking, literally like say in front of old biddies. In their 70s and 80s where they're walking, shopping baskets and everything. Now, as I've said before, I might be a cunt, but I'm a caring cunt. I've got a caring nature when it comes to older people having, you know, done that work and whatever. So as they was weaving in and out of people and doing popping and stuff, I just stood still and stayed, you know, and sort of stepped in front of them a couple of times to try and get them to slow down. Say the wardens won't touch them because they're little kids. They'll stop the old biddies on the shopping bikes and stuff. Anyway, one of them went past me and sort of smacked me on the shoulder as he went past. So, being petulant, I had a drink in my hand and I didn't throw the can, I just threw the drink. And without, they all fucking circled me and one of them egged me. And I mean, like, gotta give him credit, it was, the one that egged me was about 20 foot away from me and he got me smack on the snout. Proper fucking good shot, actually. But I won't go and tell him that. Anyway, so I walked up, and I'm like, what the fuck's your problem? And with that, they all started like picking, we've got flower beds and stuff in Top Town. And it's got pebbles and stuff on them. And they all started picking these pebbles up, and they were scopping them at me and everything. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, you bunch of little pricks? Oh, what are you going to do? I'm only 40-year-old. I'm like, well, if you're big enough to throw stones, you're big enough to get fucking chucked into the Avon and whatever. But they started like picking big bricks up and like ripping plants out of the thing. I'm like, do you know what? I'm not actually going to entice or whatever the word is I want them into like ripping up the flower beds and stuff. So I turned around and started walking away. Without one of them come up and pelt with a massive brick right in the back of my head. So obviously I didn't give a shit how old he was. I was pissed off, turned around. But they was all stood there with fucking, they'd got sticks and everything at this point. So I'm like, bollocks, can't be arsed for this. So I walked away. And they're all giving it all like, oh yeah, you fucking pussy, puff and all this shit. And I'm just thinking, oh, police already. I'm just thinking, no, I'm 52-year-olds, we're a bunch of little pricks. If I get you, I'm going to throw you into the river. But as I walked away, they started scopping more stones and shit at me. But there were like ladies, women going past with pushchairs and stuff. So I had to apologise to the ladies that these stones were coming in their direction. These kids had absolutely nothing about them. Like literally nothing. Anyway, walked off and as I was walking home, I called into a pub. Next thing, this old bill lady come in. I tell you what, she was fit as fuck. When I used to get arrested, when I was able to, whatever, I was always getting arrested by big fucking 6-foot guys. Now I'm too old to. This fucking copper woman come in, she was dead nice. But apparently CCTV had seen it and I'm the victim of a crime, apparently. And I had to give a statement because they'd been called out. Now I'm not interested in prosecuting these kids. I'm going to, you know. But the police are actively looking for them. But I just thought, for them to be like, I mean, it's bad enough that they egged me. It's bad enough that they was doing wheelies and popping up and down onto the fucking benches and stuff where old biddies were sitting having sandwiches or chips or whatever. That's bad enough as it is. And like I say, it's bad enough that they decided they was going to fucking egg me. But to start like ripping plant pots out in broad daylight and ripping plants out of the planters and just start lobbing them about, lobbing stones, and like I say, one of them twatted me right on the back of the head with his fucking, the rock was about that big. It was a big fucking stone and got me right on the back of the head. So it was quite difficult not to retaliate, but I'm just like, because you know full well, if I had retaliated, I'd have been in the wrong because I'm older and I should know better. But just saying, this town's gone to fucking shit. When I grew up in this town, many years ago, obviously, when I grew up, we had respect for people, we had respect for property. The only trouble we ever had was between estates and stuff, and between different schools and stuff, but it never involved anybody, and you never damaged fucking, like, people's property or public property and stuff. With all the stuff with knives and stuff as well, that made me a little bit wary as well, because you've got no idea what these fucking kids are doing. But, yeah. So, my town's gone to pot as well. Shit. I hate it. Which is why I always say to you at the end of it, which is what we're doing now, look after each other, look after your elders, look after your relatives. Watch your elders in town, because these little feral scumbags, my town's not massive. My town ain't massive at all. So if it's that feral here, if you live in a bigger town or a bigger city, you ain't got a fucking clue what's going on with some of these little shits. But yeah, so like I say, as always, look after your sons, look after your elders, your relatives, your neighbours, and another police van. Great, 3 o'clock in the morning and 3 police vans have just gone past. Welcome to Grimsby and Cleethorpes, people. Yeah, look after yourself, look after your relatives, your elders, your neighbours, your friends, your family, people around your table, people that you talk to long distance. Look after anybody. If you see somebody in town, just give them an hello. Like I said before, you never know how much that might help somebody. Look after yourselves. Watch out for those little bastards. Like I say, I had to think twice because, like I say, 1, because I'm older, and 2, because you just don't know who's carrying these days or what they're carrying. So yeah, stay safe, people. We need to get things back on track because it's fucking shit. Stay safe, stay proud, stay loud, look after your sons. Peace.